Hey, you're now tuned into It's a Jones Thing podcast. I'm your host, Eric Jones Jr. How are you doing on this lovely Sunday afternoon or morning, I would say? I actually know what day it is. We are still in quarantine, but things are changing in life. Things are starting to open back up, and I guess that's a good thing. We're going to jump right into this because this is an episode that I think a lot of people are going to want to hear. Buffoonery at the shoe store. So, I'm back working at the shoe store, and the other day, one of the girls that used to work at the job, she came and got a shoe, and for some reason, her baby daddy knew what shoe she got, and it was a big ordeal, and she was like, oh, who told them? Like, nobody knows your baby daddy. Nobody knows who you are really. Like, no one is out here telling. So, a little young chick, she don't work at the job no more, and she came in. I didn't even realize she came in because she had new weave, new eyebrows. No, she was looking different. And so she wrote in a group chat that the people at work are sneaky, and she included my name. And I haven't really understood why my name was brought in the situation, because I'm not sneaky. Anybody know me, I'm going to say what's on my mind, and I'm going to say it to your face. So I didn't get to see the thread, but it's just like, don't put my name in something you know I'm going to say something, and then you leave the chat. Don't ever put my name in your mouth if you're not going to say nothing right about me, because you know I'm going to say what I want to say. But we're going to leave that alone. So yesterday, we get a video in the group chat from work. I was off this weekend. It's my weekend with my son. And it was a fight. And the fight broke out in the store. It was like a 2-on-2. 2 dreadheads versus 2 light skins. The light skins got beat. And so they fighting or whatever. And you can hear people like the manager like, hey, calm all that down. And a gun falls from the dude beating the dude up. Everybody's still standing there like ain't no gun on the floor. And luckily dude didn't shoot nobody, but that's what we deal with at the ghetto mall. A fight in the store. Like, y'all couldn't have waited till y'all got outside. Y'all couldn't have done this, called each other up and said, hey, meet me at the park. Like, I'm not understanding why people fight in public. Like, you can't call the person. You can't say, hey, let's meet up and we gonna fight. We gonna get it over with and be done. But nowadays, everybody want to shoot. Stupid. You win some, you lose some, you live to fight another day. Stop allowing people in social media to pressure you to go fight people in public, because somebody gonna have a gun and bullets don't got names on it. Then, y'all know we have segment Jonesing Around. And this has to do with my son. And so my son, his friend Autumn, and they've been friends since basically birth. He hasn't seen her in a while, and he got to see her, and it was just good to see them seeing each other playing or whatever. So he calls, because he's going with his grandma for the summer. He calls and asks his grandma, like, hey, can my friend come for the summer? His granny like, nah, wasn't expecting another person, another kid that adds money and all that. And he like, all right. But this is the funny part. Autumn gonna say, you didn't even ask me if I wanted to come. Mind you, they're both 6 years old. It's hilarious. It's just hilarious. And then yesterday, like my son, not even yesterday, anytime, my son, if he doesn't get his way, he always says, I'm mean. And he tries to call his mom, and vice versa. He always says someone's mean. It's just hilarious. Like, no one's mean. It's just you're a kid and you can't do whatever it is that you want to do. But that's the things that I deal with my son. Let's get into today's topic. I'm not going to waste your time. It's, why do men cheat? Whoo, this is a rough one. It's going to be rough, but I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be vulnerable, and I'm going to give it to y'all. So the reason I speak on why do men cheat is because I cheated. I'm going to say I was a cheater. And not just in that relationship. And previous, relationship, I was a cheater. And it took me some time to really realize why I cheated. Really, it took me to go into counseling. And the reason why I cheated is because of certain reasons. And before I get into this, cheating is wrong. You're not supposed to cheat because when you're with someone you love and that pain you put on them, that's not a pain that you want on anybody, especially when you're a dad. And if you have a daughter, you would never want your daughter to get cheated on. So you have to take the responsibility, like, I fucked up, I cheated, I did wrong. And you have to accept the responsibilities, and you have to ask for forgiveness from that person, and you have to work on yourself. But the reasons why I cheated, and I'm going to say a good portion of men feel this way, it's because lack of sex. Lack of sex is crazy. You can get married, you having sex before marriage, you're not really supposed to. You get married and sex stops. It's like, hold on, wait a minute, we supposed to be together for the rest of our lives, and we can't do sex. We ain't humping and pumping. Okay, that sex isn't a reason why you cheat, but the lack of it. And you're like, all right, I'm doing things at home. I'm not doing everything I'm supposed to, but I'm doing, what I need to do. And you don't get what you want. Lack of appreciation. Women have this standard that they want of men, and maybe they don't go after the men that they think of that standard, and then they deal with someone because they love them, or they like them because the way that they look, or what they did, or how they treat their kid. But then when you get in a relationship and things start getting real, and as a man, you're trying to figure it out, because a lot of us as men, we didn't get the example of what a marriage look like, or what a successful man looks like in a marriage or in a relationship, and all we know is to go to work. And when you're doing the other things, you're having balance, you're doing the things that you know you should do. You could be better, but you don't get appreciated. There's women out there that would appreciate you. Women that would be like, man, I wish I had a guy like that would do this and that. And not saying that you're doing everything right at home, but you're doing some things right. And it's like you don't get appreciated. It's like you're not doing enough. You can get a woman in the world, but you got to get the stars, the moon, and everything else with it. Disrespect. For men, respect is like love for women. And when you disrespect a man, it's like, fuck this. I'm done. I don't feel like dealing with this no more. Like, you treat me like you my mom. Like, it's different things that go along with it. That the disrespect. You stop being friends with that person, because you're friends at first. Before you start a relationship, you're friends with someone, and you lose that friendship. As men, we can go back to the old us. And I'm going to break everything down for y'all. You can go back to the old you, and the old you could be where you just want another woman. You love your woman, you love your family, but you like, man, there's something missing. I'm going to go out here and do what I know to do. Because as men, when we're younger, having sex with a lot of women, that makes you feel accepted. You like, oh yeah, I done knocked down such and such. I done knocked her down, her down, her down. And it's like, okay, bro, you out here getting it. And the more women you have, the more appreciation you get. And that's not necessarily right, but that's the culture that we live in. The more women you get, or some new coochie is better than some old coochie. And none of those things are right, but you're taught these things, and it's like, is this necessarily right? Because if you think about it, if you're on the other side and your woman's cheating on you, are you going to stay as a man? Are you going to allow that woman to keep cheating on you, keep doing you dirty? You're not. You're going to walk away. So you have to look at it like, if I keep cheating, if I keep doing these things, I'm hurting someone that I love, and I can't continue to do that. I was wrong in cheating. I lost my family. I lost everything that I had. We had a 2-car garage, 3-bedroom, 2-story house, living in the suburbs. Things was going good. Got kids. Daughter in the sports. Son, he just being a toddler. And I lost everything because of the moment where I cheated. And when I went to cheat, it was crazy because there was a movie on. I don't remember the movie, don't remember the actors, but it was something telling me don't go. And you have to listen to your gut feeling. You can't always listen to your friends or listen to society or you got to listen to your gut feeling. And my gut feeling told me don't go. But I still went. And after I finished, I went back home, I felt horrible. Like, man, why did I do that? But things at home wasn't getting any better, so I continued to cheat. I had an affair. I was just doing whatever I wanted to do for myself. I was being selfish. And it wasn't right. Instead of saying, hey, I think we should get a divorce or we should maybe get a separation or this, and that, I took it upon myself to end the marriage by going and cheating and wanting a divorce. The crazy thing is, though, I wanted a divorce even if I didn't cheat, but the cheating led to my ex to be like, oh, nigga, I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm over you. And when you put yourself in that scenario, you have to take the responsibilities like, all right, I really messed up. All right, do I really want to go back to this? Do I really want to go? Because I thought this is how I felt. I looked at it like, all right, I looked at it as, okay, she forgive me. I start doing what I'm supposed to do to work on my marriage. But will things change? I could make her feel, oh, I got all the trust in the world, but are those the lack of sex, the lack of appreciation, the disrespect, the lack of being friends? Is that going to change? And in my heart, in my mind, and I was like, no, it's not going to change because it wasn't the cheating. The cheating wasn't the reason why. Another woman isn't the reason why, because I talked to the woman, but I haven't had sex with the woman. Since I was like, hey, yeah, I cheated. I got caught, and by her reading my journal, and people gonna be like, why would you write that in your journal? I wrote it in my journal is because you're supposed to get things off your chest. And just like women have diaries and different things, you're not supposed to read other people's stuff. And she read my stuff, and that's how she found out. And it was messed up for me to do that because I'm showing my son the wrong way to treat a woman. When things go bad, you don't run, you stay and you fight. And it took me to end that marriage to realize that. And when I realized it, it was like, dang, I really hurt somebody that I love, that I gave my last name to. I really hurt my kids because I have a daughter and she's like she's my bonus daughter. And when me and her mom split, me and her split, and it was horrible. It was horrible because I lost the love of my daughter, and it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it to be like, oh yeah, I cheated out. I was a man. I had a side chick and all that. No, that wasn't the case. So I gave you a little backstory of me, of why I cheated. One thing why men cheat is because when we're young, we see a lot of men have a lot of women, and that's the thing. Oh, you gotta have a lot of women. You can have a main chick, but you got your side piece. Just like women, y'all have 3 or 4 different dudes. One, he can fix cars. One can cook. One have sex with you. One just for conversation. And men, we kind of feel the same way, but we want that love from that one person, but we don't know how to love that one person because we never saw it. And that's not an excuse. It's just we never took the opportunity to learn and go and find and see why we shouldn't do that. We make it seem like it's cool, just like people think gang banging is cool, or having a gun or shooting people is cool. It's not cool. It's just a myth. It's just something culture says is cool, because black on black crime isn't cool. Police killing black men isn't cool, but it still goes on. And we have to change our mindset, because when you're young, you get accepted by how many chicks you knock down. And the more chicks you knock down, the more of a man that you're quote unquote that you are. But sex isn't always the reason why you cheat. Sex just happens. The reason why you cheat is because your wife could be cheating on you, or your girl could be cheating on you with time. She want to be a mom. She want to hang out with her friends. She want to do stuff for her. And then she like, oh, baby, can we cuddle? Can we do this? Hold on. You ain't done nothing with me all in 2 weeks, but you want me to do this? Nah. Like, you can cheat on each other. You could cheat by spending time with your friends, or spending time with your family, or being on the phone, coming home from work, and you do stuff with the kids, and then now you're on the phone gossiping with your girls. And it's like, wow, really? I'm just here. You want me to fix the car, wash the car, you want me to take the trash out, you want me to do this, you want me to do that, but then I don't get anything that I want. Then you could even maybe get sex from your partner, but it's just sex. She just giving you sex just to shut you up. It ain't even no feeling behind the sex. It ain't even like, oh yes, baby, this is good. You trying to put me to sleep. It's just, oh, I'm gonna just get my nut and I'm gonna go about my business. And it's like, dang, that's all I get. That's all I get. And that's why you get another woman, because the other woman is like, shoot, I don't need you to do fixing all that. I just need you to come over here and knock these socks off, and I'll cook you some dinner, make me laugh, maybe get some drinks. That fun that you used to have with your mate is the fun that you're having with someone else, and you don't realize where you messed up as the man, and you can fix it, because any relationship is off the man, it's based off us. And if we don't fix it, then it's not going to be fixed. And then if we don't fix it, then those same problems are going to keep happening, and then you're going to cheat, and that's not cool. But these are some reasons. I did a little research, but these are some reasons why men cheat. We're immature. We are immature. We aren't experiencing committed relationships. We haven't seen a good committed relationship, so we don't understand what the committed relationship is about. We don't know how to deal with it when things get rough. We don't know how to deal with it when things are going bad. We just run, and that's one of the reasons why we cheat. We don't really understand fully by our actions there's consequences. We think, oh, we can cheat and we're not going to get caught because we could be smooth criminals, but everything that happens in the dark happens in the light. So eventually you're going to get caught. Something's going to happen to you when you're doing wrong and you're not doing what you're supposed to. And that's just not in relationships, that's in anything. Anything you do comes to the light. So stop trying to impress people by your social media and making things seem good, seeming like your relationship good, but it's bad, and your man cheating and you're not doing what you're supposed to, or your woman cheating and you're not doing what you're supposed to. Stop faking the funk. Another reason is co-occurring issues. Those are things like you drink, you smoke, you're doing drugs, you're hanging out with your homies that cheat. You're putting yourself in an environment where it's leading you to cheat. Like, you could be hanging out with your homies and y'all go out, you get some drinks, life at home is going rough, you see a baddie, she dang near throwing it at you, you like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. And then you get it and you forget about your family, and then things happen. Or you could have a sexual addiction, And that could be the way you numb out life, or that could be the way you avoid life. Some people don't do drugs. Some people don't smoke. Some people don't drink. Some people, sex is their drug. And they get away from life by having sex with multiple people. And even in a relationship, it's like, oh, I got my baby, this is my honey, this is my kid's mom. But shit, shorty next door, shorty around the corner, ooh, shorty at the gas stop, Walmart, at the job, she doing something that my wife ain't doing. And so I'm like, shoot, I can go ahead and knock her off, and she ain't gonna say nothing because she know my situation. One thing I'm gonna say, there's women out there that go after married men, and when married men don't have a good life at home, sometimes we go and we cheat, and that's not right because it's thrown at us. Just like for women, dudes throw themselves at you, women throw themselves at men, especially if they see one or two things that you're good at. So that's how the sexual addiction can come. Insecurity. Insecurity comes from not being appreciated. When you when you didn't have a dad in your life, and you grow up and you're a great dad, but you don't know how to do the things that a husband needs to do, you're not appreciated for the things that you do. And you can always be better, you can always get better, you can always learn more, but you're unappreciated. You're unappreciated. You could cook, you could clean, you could have the house ready. It's not going to always work because you're not appreciated, because you're not doing the things she do. You got to love each other's love language. I learned that. You don't love that love language, it's going to fuck you up. We seek validation from women. It's like when you're getting older, it's like, do I still got it? I've been in a relationship 10 years. My wife, it ain't seeming like stuff going right at home, but do I still got it? Just in case, this don't work out. Let me see if I still got it. Or if you're young, you like, man, let me get my rocks off. Let me knock all these chicks off before I get married. So when I get married, I ain't gonna cheat. The habit of cheating is gonna happen in the marriage, even if you try not to and knock everything down that you wanted to. The interest in feeling wanted, desired, and worthy. Your woman might not cook for you, but little Becky, little Tasha, little Ray Ray, little Riri, not Ray Ray, Riri, little Keisha, little Amanda, they cooking food for you at work, and you eating, and then a conversation happens. She going through something with her man, you going through something. One thing leads to another. Boom. And this is how cheating starts. For all men, all women, it starts by conversation. You just don't wake up and be like, ooh, she bad as hell, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her today. Nope. It goes off a conversation. It starts by conversation. Another thing is, it's over. In my scenario, I was like, it's over. I'm done with this. So instead of just manning up and saying, hey, babe, I think we need to figure this out, I don't know where it's going, we go and cheat. We go and get something else. So then if we get caught, it's like, oh, you cheated, it's over with. It's like, but it's more consequences when you cheat, instead of just saying, hey, baby, I don't want to do this no more. A big thing for men is lack of male social support. Men, we keep stuff inside. We bottle stuff up. We don't know if we want to talk to our homies, because sometimes our homies going to tell us what we want to hear and not what we need to hear. We need to get around older gentlemen that's been married for years or been in a relationship. They can give us that advice, get some counseling, get a community, get around people that's going to hold you accountable. Because if you don't have accountability, you have nothing. You just go out here and freely, neatly do whatever you want until you get caught. It's just like when you're robbing and stealing, you're robbing and stealing, you're robbing and stealing until you get caught. You could either get shot by the person at the house, or you could get arrested. Can't keep doing stuff without having accountability. And you don't have anyone to trust. You don't get the right advice. You just go out there and get advice from a dude that's been cheating all his life. That's not the right advice to get. One thing, we don't understand the difference between love and lust. You could have a situationship, you lust the hell out of this woman, but you don't love her, and she thinking, oh, that's my man, that's my boo, but you over here and you got 3-4 different kind of women because you lust the woman, you don't love the woman. Because if you love the woman, you would treat her a little different. Even when you love a woman, you still sometimes lust other things, and that other things get in the way. Sometimes porn is a thing, or just having different women friends. Sometimes with men, just like with women, they have more men friends than they do have women friends, because you can relate more, you can talk to, they're easier. It works out for you. It's comfortable for you. Everything that's comfortable ain't right for you. And we get comfortable in a relationship, and we stop doing what we're supposed to do, and then we want something else. We think the grass is greener. The grass ain't greener. If you ain't watering your grass, you ain't cutting your grass, you ain't putting the manure in the grass, your grass ain't gonna look clean. It ain't gonna look the same. It ain't gonna grow the same. So don't think that the grass is greener just because the neighbor is cutting the grass every day. And the last thing really is selfishness. And selfishness, we want to do what the hell we want to do, how we want to do it, and we independent, just like women. I think a lot of it, the selfishness goes on both parts, because women, oh, I can do this by myself. I've been doing this. Okay, you've been doing it, but then when you going through something, who you call? Who you asking help for? Who you asking money for? That person that you didn't want to be in a relationship because, oh, I can do it all by myself. You can't do everything by yourself. Nobody can do anything by themselves. Michael Jordan didn't win by himself. Magic Johnson didn't win by himself. Steph don't win by himself. The Beyonce didn't win by herself. She had a team. Denzel, Will, everybody has a team. And if you can't accept being on a team, and if y'all in the boat and you can't row and the other person can't row together, then y'all not gonna win. Y'all not gonna get nowhere. Y'all gonna stand in that storm, and that rain gonna come, and you gonna get holes in your boat, and then you ain't gonna know what to do. Everybody has to row the boat. I got that from a sermon I listened to yesterday. Everybody got to roll. Everybody got to have a part. You can't expect your partner to do everything you expect them to do, and you not doing what you expect to do. You have to give 100% if they don't give 100%. Lack of communication is another thing. And the lack of communication is part of it. The lack of communication is you don't want to go talk. You don't want to have that honest conversation. But I'm going to tell y'all, with men, we want to tell y'all how we feel, but then y'all take it the wrong way. And then it's like, fuck this. I don't want to talk to you. Every time I tell you something or how I feel or I'm venting to you, take it as I'm complaining. Fuck that shit. Because when you come home from work, I got to hear about your work stories. I got to hear about what happened at the job, or what such and such said, or what your mama did, or what happened in your family. But when I talk to you about stuff, it's like, oh, I don't really give a damn. Fuck you. Oh, okay. That's where you go have that conversation with somebody else that wants to listen, and they listening, and they make you feel a certain way, and then one thing leads to another, and y'all laying in the bed together. We have to, as men, grow up. We take what we learned from what we saw, what social media brings, all the music we listen to, the rappers. They, oh yeah, I'm cheating, and I got all these females, but then most of them, they be married. Most of them have a girl, but they telling you all these things, and you believe it, and then you go do it, and then the reality is like, hold on, I'm left high and dry listening to this music, but buddy over here at home with his girl. We have to be mature to understand that we have to take the full responsibility in a relationship. When the relationship's fucked up, it's because we fucked up. And if we don't do what we're supposed to do, we can't get mad at our mate and then go do whatever it is that we want to do, because there's consequences. There's consequences to everything that you do, and you're gonna get caught. Anything you did as a kid, anything as you do as an adult, you're going to get caught if it's not the right thing, especially when you're hurting somebody, especially when it's somebody that they think that you love them and everything going right, but you're doing everything wrong behind their back. And as men, we cheat because women want Prince Hakeem, but they want to be Prince Hakeem, but they're like Hillary from Fresh Prince. I need. And it's like, what about our needs? What about our feelings? And sometimes they get downplayed. And when they get downplayed, it's like, man, we out of here. I'm gone. I'm going to go do something else because it's easier. And when you're in a relationship, easy ain't going to get you 20 years. Easy ain't going to get you 10 years. Easy ain't going to get you where y'all winning together. Relationship is like business. And if you're not doing the business right, then if you're not having a partnership, then you're not going to have a good business. If one partner is doing all the work and the other partner is not doing the work, then one partner is going to want to leave or go get another partner like, hey, I think, yeah, buddy, he ain't doing what he supposed to, or let me get somebody else in here. And you could have had a conversation with buddy and been like, hey, man, I feel like you ain't doing this, this, and that. How can we work together as a team rather than switching teams? It's kind of like KD. Like, Russ was his bro. Like, he could have stepped up, been the leader, and they could have won. They was just as good. They had the champs down 3-1. But he went to the other team, and he thought the grass was greener. He won his championships, and he left because the grass wasn't greener. The grass isn't always greener. And we have to understand that. And I'm not speaking on women cheating because I'm not a woman and I don't know. I mean, I could speak on it from a man's perspective, but I'm speaking on a perspective of why we cheat. We cheat for dumbass reasons. We cheat because we think it's cool. We think it's the right move. But then when our sons or our daughters see us cheating on their moms, it's like, what are we teaching our kids? What are we showing our sons how to treat a woman? What are we showing our daughters of how to be treated by a man? And we don't realize those things, and it's too late. You done lost your family. You might not have had everything going for you, and now you don't have a car, now you don't have a crib, now you don't have this, and now you like, why the hell am I going through this? And you can't point the finger at nobody but yourself. We got to stop pointing the finger in relationships and start looking in the mirror and saying, what can I do better? How can I make this better? All right, honey, let's go to counseling. Let's do some different things, and things will work out. Because in relationships, there's two people in there, right? And you can kind of tell what was going on in a relationship after relationship with the people. Because one person will start doing stuff new, oh, I'm better than me. But you could have done those things in a relationship. You could have done those things in a relationship and maybe things would have got better. Oh, you dressing different now. Oh, shit, look at you. Oh, you losing weight. Oh, look at you. Oh, you going here, you having fun, you going out on dates. And it's like, oh, with your friends, you're taking yourself out. And that partner could have been like, hey, you come home, I'll give you 30 minutes. I got the kids. Oh, no, I don't want it. But then when you ain't in a relationship, oh, I need a break. But you was getting a break, and the break didn't happen. Or karma can come back on you. This is the karma that can happen. I cheated. Me and my ex, we got a separation. But in the separation, she got a whole new person she talking to. Going on dates, doing this, doing all that. And one time she told me, oh, he do this and that. And I'm saying this because I want women to understand this. This is something that y'all, like men, I don't know if you know this, men are, not all men, but a good portion of men, our objective is to get some. So we do what we need to do to get some. And when we do what we need to do to get some, it's either we going to stay around if we like you, or we just going to do just enough to get some. So at the beginning, we're doing something to get some. Just like when women, you might be doing something to get some. You might be like, shit, I ain't had none in a minute. I'm about to get some from Tyrone. And you do what you're supposed to do. You have conversation. Oh, you like to go watch the game? Let's watch the game. And you get what you want. That's the same thing with men. We're trying to get what we want. Or we see, oh, you separated? Oh, you're vulnerable. Let me jump on that. And then this is what I've been missing. But then it's not what you've been missing. Because after a while, that little phase gonna be done. You can't get over nobody and jump into a new relationship. Or can you? You might be able to. But that karma comes back around on you, because I felt like, damn. I know I did wrong, but when that karma comes back around and you feel it, you fucked up. Like, damn, another nigga, another dude hitting that now? But I couldn't get it. And you sit there and you think like, man, I done gave her my last name. I done did this. I done did that. But it's like, you did this, you did that. But what weren't you doing? It was something you weren't doing that leads to the relationship going rocky. And you have to self-assess, see what you're doing wrong. And then you have to realize you have to fix the problem within you. Because when you see somebody else hurt, you got to be like, damn, I did that. I got to fix that. I got to fix me inside because I want a relationship. I want a marriage. I want my son to see. I want my daughter to see me with one woman for years until the day I die. I want that. And when you don't self-assess and you don't take responsibility for the pain you give, you're going to continue to be a cheater. No matter what you say, oh, I ain't going to cheat no more, you're going to continue to do it. Because when you're smoking cigarettes and you keep smoking or you keep going around people that smoke, you're going to eventually want to smoke. So you got to take yourself out of there. You got to self-assess. That's what we got to do. Not to cheat, man. We got to self-assess. We got to see what the problem is. We got to communicate. Honest communication, even if people's feelings get hurt. Because our feelings get hurt. And we got to be able to say, all right, what can I do to do better? And we can't go to the homies and get the validation like, oh yeah, bro. Because like your homies gonna be like, you still on that, huh? You had to bring out your jersey. No, I wanted to leave the jersey away. I wanted to burn the jersey. But when you don't do what you're supposed to do, you go back to your old ways. Or when you don't learn new habits, you go back to your old ways. You got to get around new information. And that's why those are the things that can help. Counseling, try it. Cheating is wrong. And I got this off my chest because it's healing. You gotta heal. You gotta talk to somebody. You gotta let people know how you feel. You gotta be transparent. Cheating is never cool. Because cheating in a relationship, cheating in life, you're not gonna win. And I know that firsthand. And if my ex listens to this, I apologize to you publicly for my cheating. It ain't about what you did or you didn't do. It's about me being on my own shit and doing what the hell Eric wanted to do. And I apologize. I apologize for anybody that was hurt, as in kids, as in family, as people that looked up to me getting married and those things. I apologize. I'm human and things happen. I hope no one holds a grudge. I hope you learn something from this, because men, we cheat, but cheating is not cool. And women, you cheat, and cheating is not cool. Don't cheat if you want to win. Put in the work if you want to win. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. You can email It's a Jones Thing podcast at Gmail if you have anything, if you want to be a guest. You can go to the Instagram. Like I said a few times, I haven't created a new Facebook because my Facebook got hacked. Lots been going on. And I hope this helps somebody. I hope you can share this. I hope this has some type of impact on women understanding of why we cheat. And I hope this is an understanding of men why we shouldn't cheat. You can measure my arms, but you can't measure my heart. Peace. One love.